So far, I have added a new component named Product Card, but in order for the component to display the right product information, it needs to be sent the product ID from the Unrelated Display Products component. And to do this, I will first need to create a message channel. And right now you might be thinking, so what is that exactly? Essentially, it is created as metadata in an SFDX project. The metadata file that is created should reside within a folder named Message Channels, and the file name should follow the format you see here, where the first part is the actual message channel API name, followed by a period, the word message channel, a dash, the word meta, and .xml file extension. Back in Visual Studio Code, I will begin by creating the Message Channels folder, and I can do that by right-clicking, scrolling up a bit, to where I see the different folders that are up here. You'll see there's a default one. I can right click this and then say new folder. And then I'm going to call it Message Channels and hit enter. And inside of that, right click and go new file. And then I'll go ahead and create that product selected dot message channel dash meta and then .xml and then hit enter, and then I'll paste in the XML code that I'll need for this, which includes a master label, a description, and most importantly the field to be passed, which in this case is the product ID. I will now switch over to the JavaScript controller for the product card, and the first thing I'll need to do is to add up here to the imports a wire import, and this is used to access the product data from the wire service. Below that, I will enter some import statements, and these will allow me to access functions from the Lightning message service as well as the newly created message channel. And notice that when referencing the message channel API name, I am including 2 underscores followed by a C. And you might be thinking, well, this looks kind of like I'm referencing a custom object or a field name. And the message channel kind of works like that, but it is not considered a custom object. The next imports will be right below that, and they'll include a utility that allows me to extract field values for product fields, along with several import statements that are used to access schema metadata for very specific product 2 fields that I'll need to display. Inside the class definition, I will first add some local variables that will expose some of that schema metadata. And there'll also be a few more local variable fields here that are used for those product data fields. Below that, I will need to define the scope of the message context, which in this case will just be the default of the active area, and this is the only available to me when using the @wire context. Below that, I will add the handle record loaded handler, which is fired when the Lightning Record View Form base component first loads. It will get the product record ID passed in the event message channel and use the UI Record API utility to extract the field values for the product name. So that is all the changes that I need for working with the message channel and the wire service. In the next clip, I will cover how the 2 components can publish and subscribe to that message channel.